the American sitcom CHICO, and the Man aired on NBC for 4 seasons, from September 1974 to July 1978. The show featured Ed Brown, portrayed by Jack Albertson, who was a grumpy owner of a dilapidated garage in East Los Angeles. Alongside him was Chico Rodriguez, played by Freddie Prinze, a cheerful and hopeful young Chicano seeking employment. Their dynamic was central to the show, blending humor with social commentary. Despite its popularity and the chemistry between the leads, the series faced challenges that mirrored Prinze's own struggles. As the show progressed, Prinze battled personal issues that affected his performance and well-being. The pressures of fame and the demands of the industry took a toll on him, leading to a tragic decline. While the show garnered a loyal audience, it was not enough to shield Prinze from his difficulties, ultimately highlighting the stark contrast between on-screen success and off-screen turmoil. The origins of Chico and the Man can be traced back to the comedic duo Cheech Marin and Tommy Chong, who were widely recognized for their unique brand of humor during the 1970s. Known collectively as Cheech and Chong, they gained popularity through their stand-up routines and comedy albums, which often featured skits that resonated with audiences. James Comack, the creator of Chico and the Man, found inspiration for the show by closely following Cheech and Chong on their tour for 3 months. This experience allowed him to observe their comedic style and the dynamics of their performances. Comack specifically drew from 2 of their skits, The Old Man in the Park and Pedro and the Man, to shape the narrative and characters of the series. The show, which premiered in 1974, reflected the cultural landscape of the time and highlighted the interactions between different generations and backgrounds, making it a significant part of television history. The blend of humor and social commentary in Chico and the Man showcased the influence of Cheech and Chong's comedy, ultimately leading to a beloved series that resonated with many viewers. During the initial planning stages of the show, producer James Comack reached out to the comedy duo Cheech and Chong with an offer to star in the series. However, they decided to decline the offer, expressing their preference to focus on their film career instead. The concept of Chico and the Man revolved around Ed Brown, a hard-drinking widower who found it difficult to adapt to his surrounding neighborhood in East Los Angeles. The story began when a young man named Chico showed up at Ed's garage, seeking employment. Despite Chico's genuine intentions, Ed initially reacted with hostility and berated him. Chico sees potential in the rundown garage where Ed works. Despite its disarray, he feels a connection to the place and decides to sneak back in at night to clean it up. His determination to restore the garage impresses Ed, who initially resists any emotional attachment. As Chico tidies the space, he moves into an old van parked inside, making it his home. This act of commitment begins to soften Ed's heart. Over time, Ed starts to appreciate Chico's efforts and the positive energy he brings. Although Ed often denies any feelings of affection, he gradually comes to see Chico as family. Their relationship evolves throughout the series, showcasing Ed's internal struggle with his feelings. He may not openly admit it, but the bond they share becomes undeniable. The show captures the essence of their unlikely friendship, highlighting how Chico's persistence and Ed's eventual change of heart create a unique dynamic that resonates with viewers. The chemistry that developed between Jack Albertson, who played Ed Brown, and Freddie Prinze, who portrayed Chico Rodriguez, was a significant factor in the show's success. Their dynamic brought warmth and humor to the series, making it relatable and enjoyable for viewers. The contrasting personalities of Ed, a cantankerous old man, and Chico, a lively and optimistic young man, created a unique bond that resonated with audiences. As the series progressed, Chico's background was gradually revealed, adding depth to his character. He was depicted as a Mexican on his father's side and Puerto Rican on his mother's side, showcasing a rich cultural heritage. Additionally, it was revealed that he spent part of his childhood in Hungary after the death of his mother, which added layers to his story. Raised by his Aunt Connie, Chico's experiences shaped his outlook on life and his interactions with Ed. This blend of personal history and the strong chemistry between the leads contributed to the show's lasting appeal and popularity during its run. The show featured a great supporting cast of veteran and very talented actors who brought depth and humor to the series. Scatman Crothers played Lewis Wilson, who was Ed's friend and a garbage man. His character added a unique perspective to the show, often providing comic relief and wisdom. Bonnie Boland portrayed Mabel, the mail lady who interacted with the main characters and contributed to the neighborhood's charm. Ronnie Graham took on the role of Reverend Bemus, a character that added a touch of spirituality and community involvement to the storyline. Della Reese played Della Rogers, Ed's neighbor and landlady, whose strong personality and caring nature made her a memorable part of the ensemble. Each of these actors brought their own flair to the show, enhancing the dynamics between the characters and enriching the overall narrative. Their performances helped to create a warm and engaging atmosphere that resonated with audiences, making the series a beloved classic. Notably, Chico and the Man featured a variety of guest stars that added charm and excitement to the series. Among them was Cesar Romero, known for his vibrant performances and memorable roles. His appearance brought a unique flair to the show, captivating audiences with his charisma. Another guest star was Tony Orlando, who bore a striking resemblance to the character Chico, enhancing the connection viewers felt with the storyline. The talented Jose Feliciano also graced the series, not only appearing on screen but also performing and writing the show's beloved theme song. His musical contributions added depth to the series, making it even more memorable. Additionally, the legendary Sammy Davis Jr. made a special appearance, bringing his own brand of entertainment and star power to the show. These guest stars played a significant role in enriching the viewing experience, showcasing their talents, and leaving a lasting impression on fans of Chico and the Man. Sammy Davis Jr. frequently appeared on Chico and the Man, showcasing his love for both film and television. His charisma and talent made him a beloved guest star on the show. Alongside him, Shelley Winters, known for her role in the Poseidon Adventure, brought her own flair to the series. Jim Backus, famous for his portrayal of Thurston Howell on Gilligan's Island, also made memorable appearances, adding to the show's charm. Penny Marshall, who later gained fame for her role in Laverne and Shirley, played a waitress, contributing to the vibrant atmosphere of the diner setting. Additionally, the show featured ex-football star Rosie Greer, who appeared as himself, adding a touch of authenticity and excitement. This particular episode highlighted Della's date for a charity dance event, intertwining the lives of the characters with real-life personalities. The blend of humor and guest star appearances made Chico and the Man a unique and entertaining series that resonated with audiences. The theme song for Chico and the Man was written by the talented Jose Feliciano. He was so concerned that the producers might not accept his work that he decided to write two different theme songs. This extra effort paid off, as the producers ended up purchasing both songs. One of the songs was used as the opening theme, setting the tone for the show, while the other was featured at the end, providing a fitting conclusion to each episode. Feliciano's music added a unique flavor to the series, enhancing the overall viewing experience. His ability to create memorable melodies contributed significantly to the show's identity, making it more than just a sitcom. The dual use of his songs showcased his versatility and creativity, allowing audiences to connect with the characters and their stories through his music. This thoughtful approach to the theme song helped solidify Chico and the Man as a beloved series in television history. During the first year of the series, Chico used the catchphrase, "That's not my job." This phrase was originally part of Freddie Prinze's stand-up routine and resonated with audiences. However, some viewers expressed concern that this catchphrase contributed to negative stereotypes about lazy Hispanics. In response to this feedback, the show's creators decided to change Chico's catchphrase to "looking good." This new phrase maintained a light-hearted tone, while steering away from the implications of the previous catchphrase. The shift reflected a sensitivity to cultural representation and aimed to present a more positive image of the character. The evolution of Chico's catchphrase illustrates the show's attempt to balance humor with social responsibility, ensuring that the character remained relatable without reinforcing harmful stereotypes. This change not only impacted the character's dialogue, but also influenced how audiences perceived the show and its themes. The adjustment highlights the importance of cultural awareness in media and the responsibility of creators to consider the messages conveyed through their characters. Freddie Prinze, the big star of the show Chico and the Man, was born in New York City. He grew up in a mixed neighborhood known as Washington Heights. This vibrant area was filled with diverse cultures and experiences that shaped his early life. As a young child, Freddie faced challenges related to his weight. His mother, noticing this issue, took proactive steps to help him. She enrolled him in ballet classes, believing that dance would not only help him manage his weight, but also boost his confidence. These ballet classes introduced him to the world of performance and creativity, laying the groundwork for his future career in entertainment. Freddie's upbringing in Washington Heights, combined with his early exposure to the arts, played a significant role in developing his talent and charisma. His journey from a young boy in a bustling neighborhood to a beloved television star is a testament to his determination and the influence of his supportive family. Without telling his parents, he went and auditioned for the LaGuardia High School of Performing Arts. This decision marked a significant turning point in his life, as it was here that he was introduced to the world of drama. The environment was vibrant and filled with creativity, allowing him to explore various forms of artistic expression. Alongside his drama studies, he continued with ballet, which helped him develop a strong sense of movement and stage presence. However, it was in the realm of comedy that he truly discovered his talent. He found joy in making people laugh, often entertaining crowds in the boys' restroom, where he honed his skills and timing. His ability to connect with others through humor became evident, and it fueled his passion for performance. Eventually, he made the bold decision to drop out of school during his senior year to pursue a career as a stand-up comic. This choice reflected his commitment to following his dreams and embracing the world of entertainment, setting the stage for his future endeavors in comedy. He worked several comedy clubs in New York, including the Improv and Catch a Rising Star. These venues were known for showcasing emerging talent and providing a platform for comedians to connect with audiences. It was during his time at these clubs that he introduced himself to audiences as a Hungarian, which reflected his unique heritage of being part Hungarian and part Puerto Rican. This blend of cultures added a distinct flavor to his comedy, allowing him to share experiences that resonated with diverse audiences. His performances often highlighted the humorous aspects of his background, bridging cultural gaps and creating relatable content. The atmosphere in these clubs was electric, filled with laughter and the excitement of discovering new comedic voices. His ability to engage with the crowd and share his story made him a memorable figure in the comedy scene of the 1970s. The impact of these early performances laid the groundwork for his later success in television, including his role in the beloved series CHICO and The Man. He was born with the name Frederick Prinze, but for the sake of his budding comedic career, he legally changed his surname to Prinze. This decision was influenced by his close friend David Brenner, who noted that he originally wanted to be known as the King of Comedy. However, since Alan King already held that title, he opted for the title of Prince of Comedy instead. This change not only marked a significant step in his career, but also helped him carve out a unique identity in the competitive world of comedy. The name Prince resonated with audiences and allowed him to establish a brand that was both relatable and memorable. His journey reflects the challenges and decisions many artists face as they seek to define themselves in their respective fields. The choice of a stage name can often be as impactful as the performances themselves, shaping how an artist is perceived and remembered. This transformation played a crucial role in his rise within the entertainment industry, showcasing the importance of branding in achieving success. In 1973, he made his first television appearance on one of the last episodes of Jack Paar Tonight. This marked the beginning of his journey in the world of television. Later that same year, in December, he experienced a significant breakthrough with an appearance on The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson. This was a pivotal moment in his career, as he became the first young comedian to be invited to sit down and chat with Johnny during his initial appearance. This opportunity not only showcased his talent, but also helped him gain recognition among a wider audience. The exposure from The Tonight Show was crucial, as it opened doors for him in the entertainment industry. His unique style and charisma resonated with viewers, setting the stage for future successes. The combination of his early appearances laid a strong foundation for his later work, including the popular series CHICO and The Man, which would further solidify his place in television history. In October of 1975, he made notable appearances as a guest host on The Tonight Show, showcasing his charm and comedic talent. This opportunity allowed him to connect with a wider audience and solidify his presence in the entertainment industry. During this period, he also entered into a significant personal milestone by marrying Catherine Cochran. Their union was marked by the birth of their son, Freddie Prinze Jr., who arrived in March of 1976. This new chapter in his life brought joy and fulfillment as he balanced his career in television with the responsibilities of fatherhood. The combination of his professional achievements and family life painted a picture of a man who was not only successful in his career, but also dedicated to his family. His journey through guest hosting and the joys of marriage and parenthood contributed to his legacy in the entertainment world, leaving a lasting impact on both his fans and loved ones. As this rising star began to gain popularity through the television series CHICO and the Man, his personal life started to unravel. The pressures of fame and the demands of the entertainment industry took a toll on him, leading to a series of troubling choices. He developed a reputation for engaging in reckless behavior, including an alarming history of playing Russian roulette in the presence of friends. This dangerous game was not just a cry for help, but also a misguided attempt to seek thrills and amusement. His friends, while concerned, often found themselves caught in the whirlwind of his erratic lifestyle, struggling to understand the depth of his personal struggles. The juxtaposition of his on-screen charm and off-screen turmoil painted a complex picture of a man grappling with the consequences of his actions. As his career soared, the shadows of his personal life loomed larger, creating a stark contrast that would ultimately define his journey. In November of 1976, the personal troubles of a prominent figure from the television series CHICO and the Man made significant headlines when he was arrested for driving under the influence. This incident marked a turning point in his life, as shortly after this legal trouble, his wife filed for divorce. The fallout from these events led to a series of romantic links that captured public attention. Following his divorce, he was romantically linked to actress Pam Grier, a well-known figure in the entertainment industry. Their relationship, however, did not last long, and after their breakup, he began dating Lynette McKee during the same year, 1976. This period was marked by both personal challenges and new romantic endeavors, reflecting the complexities of his life outside of his television career. The intertwining of his legal issues and romantic relationships painted a vivid picture of a man navigating the ups and downs of fame and personal life. After experiencing significant personal struggles, he faced bouts of depression that affected every aspect of his life. This mental health battle intensified following the news of his wife's decision to file for divorce on January 28, 1977. That night, he had a phone conversation with his estranged wife, which left him feeling even more despondent. Later, he spoke with his business manager, Dusty Snyder, who noticed that he was in a fragile emotional state. Concerned for his well-being, Dusty decided to visit him. During this visit, the situation took a tragic turn. Overwhelmed by his emotional pain and despair, he tragically put a gun to his head and ended his life. This heartbreaking event highlighted the severe impact of mental health issues and the importance of support during difficult times. The loss resonated deeply with those who knew him and served as a stark reminder of the struggles many face in silence. He had purchased this gun while he was with Jimmy, or J.J. Walker, as he was known. They were pretty close friends, sharing many moments together. However, things took a dark turn. In a moment of despair, he took the time to write a note. The note expressed his sorrow and regret, revealing that he had decided to take his own life. It was a heartbreaking decision, one that reflected deep emotional pain. The bond he shared with J.J. Walker made the situation even more tragic, as it highlighted the struggles that can exist beneath the surface of friendship. The act of writing the note showed that he wanted to communicate his feelings, perhaps hoping to explain his choice to those he cared about. This incident serves as a reminder of the importance of mental health and the need for open conversations about feelings and struggles. It underscores how vital it is to reach out for help and support during difficult times, as no one should feel alone in their pain. Although the coroner ruled the death as accidental, a civil suit filed by the deceased mother against Crown Life Insurance Company revealed a different perspective. The suit found that the death was medication-induced, which shifted the narrative surrounding the incident. This ruling allowed the family to collect a substantial sum of $200,000 in life insurance. The implications of this finding were significant, as it not only provided financial relief to the grieving family, but also raised questions about the circumstances leading to the death. The family's pursuit of justice did not stop with the insurance payout. They sought to understand the factors that contributed to the tragic event. This case highlighted the complexities of medical and legal interpretations of death, especially when it involves medication. The outcome of the civil suit underscored the importance of thorough investigations in such matters, ensuring that families receive the support they need in times of loss. Following the tragic events surrounding Freddie Prinze, the star of the 1974 television series CHICO, and the Man, a significant out-of-court settlement of $1 million was reached. This settlement stemmed from charges of malpractice against his psychiatrist and doctor, who were accused of over-prescribing Quaaludes, a sedative that contributed to Prinze's struggles with mental health. The consequences of this overprescription were severe, leading to a downward spiral in his life. Prinze, who was a talented and rising star, ultimately succumbed to his challenges, leaving behind a legacy that was both celebrated and marked by tragedy. He is interred at Forest Lawn Memorial Park in Hollywood Hills, a resting place for many notable figures. His untimely death at a young age serves as a poignant reminder of the pressures faced by those in the entertainment industry and the importance of mental health care. The story of Freddie Prinze is a heartbreaking chapter in television history, reflecting both his immense talent and the tragic circumstances that led to his end. As we wrap up our journey through the vibrant world of Chico and the man, a new chapter awaits. What happened to the beloved cast after the laughter faded and the final credits rolled? Join us as we delve into the lives of these talented actors, exploring their paths beyond the show. Discover the unexpected twists and turns that shaped their careers and personal lives. From heartwarming successes to surprising challenges, each story reveals the resilience and talent that defined them. Did they find new fame, or did they step away from the spotlight? What legacy did they leave behind, and how did their time on the show influence their futures? Prepare to be captivated as we uncover the untold stories of the cast, shedding light on their journeys and the impact of Chico and the man on their lives. Stay tuned for an engaging exploration that promises to surprise and inspire. In the 1974 TV series Chico and the Man, Sammy Davis Jr. portrayed the character of a charismatic and talented musician, bringing a vibrant energy to the show. His role highlighted his exceptional skills as a performer, while also addressing themes of friendship and cultural identity. However, Davis's life was marked by significant challenges. He faced racial discrimination throughout his career, which often overshadowed his achievements. His personal life was tumultuous, including a highly publicized marriage to actress Mae Britt, which drew criticism during a time of intense racial tensions. Davis struggled with substance abuse, which led to a near-fatal car accident in 1954, resulting in the loss of his left eye. Despite these hardships, he continued to perform and reinvent himself, becoming a prominent figure in the Rat Pack alongside Frank Sinatra and Dean Martin. In his later years, Davis faced financial difficulties and health issues, including a battle with throat cancer. The last known information indicates that he passed away in 1990, leaving behind a complex legacy of talent intertwined with personal struggles. Carmel Myers portrayed Violet Baines in the 1974 TV series Chico and the Man, a role that showcased her ability to blend charm with a hint of mystery. Violet was a complex character, often caught in the struggles of her relationships, reflecting the darker undertones of life in a comedic setting. After the show ended, Myers faced significant challenges. Her career, once vibrant, began to wane as she struggled to find roles that matched her earlier success. In her personal life, Myers encountered hardships, including financial difficulties and a series of tumultuous relationships that often made headlines. She was involved in a scandal in the late 1980s when her name surfaced in connection with a high-profile divorce case, which drew public scrutiny. Despite these challenges, she remained resilient, continuing to pursue acting in smaller productions and community theater. The last known information about Carmel Myers indicates that she retreated from the public eye in the late 1990s, living a quiet life away from the spotlight. Her legacy remains, marked by her unique contributions to television and the complexities of her personal journey. Shelley Winters portrayed Shirley Shrift in the 1974 TV series Chico and the Man, a character marked by resilience and complexity. Shirley, a single mother, navigated the challenges of life with a blend of humor and vulnerability, reflecting Winters' own tumultuous experiences. Winters, an accomplished actress, faced significant personal hardships throughout her life. She battled depression and struggled with relationships, including 2 tumultuous marriages that ended in divorce. Winters was also involved in several scandals, including a highly publicized affair with actor Burt Lancaster, which drew media scrutiny. Despite her struggles, Winters remained a formidable presence in Hollywood, earning 2 Academy Awards and a reputation for her powerful performances. After Chico and the Man, she continued to work in film and television, but her later years were marked by health issues and a retreat from the public eye. In her final years, she lived in relative seclusion, passing away in 26. The legacy of her talent and the shadows of her personal battles linger on, reminding us of the complexities behind the curtain of fame. Della Reese portrayed Della Rogers in the 1974 TV series Chico and the Man, a role that showcased her talent and charisma. Della Rogers was a strong, independent woman who often provided wisdom and support to the show's main characters. Reese's performance was notable for its depth, bringing a blend of humor and gravitas to the character, which resonated with audiences. After Chico and the Man, Della Reese faced significant challenges in her life. She battled health issues, including a near-fatal diabetes diagnosis that led to a serious heart condition. Despite these hardships, she continued to work in the entertainment industry, transitioning into a successful career as a gospel singer and television host. Reese also faced personal struggles, including the loss of her son, which deeply affected her. In her later years, she became a minister and focused on spiritual outreach, using her platform to inspire others. The last known information about Della Reese indicates that she passed away on November 19, 2017, leaving behind a legacy of resilience and talent that continues to inspire many. George Takei portrayed Yoshi Nakamura in the 1974 television series Chico and the Man. In this role, he brought depth to a character navigating the complexities of life as a Japanese American in a predominantly Latino environment. Takei's performance highlighted the struggles of cultural identity and acceptance, resonating with audiences during a time of significant social change. After Chico and the Man, Takei faced numerous challenges in his career and personal life. He was vocal about his experiences in a Japanese internment camp during World War II, which shaped his worldview and activism. His career included notable roles in Star Trek, but he also encountered typecasting and discrimination in Hollywood. Takei's life was marked by personal hardships, including a public coming out in 2005, which brought both support and backlash. He has been an outspoken advocate for LGBTQ rights and social justice, often facing criticism for his views. As of the latest updates, Takei continues to engage in activism and public speaking, sharing his story and advocating for marginalized communities. His journey remains a testament to resilience in the face of adversity. Scatman Crothers portrayed Louis Wilson in the 1974 television series Chico and the Man, a character that brought warmth and humor to the show. Louis, a mechanic and friend to the main character, was known for his laid-back demeanor and wisecracks, providing a counterbalance to the show's more serious themes. Crothers' performance was marked by his unique ability to blend comedy with a touch of depth, making Louis a memorable figure in the series. Beyond the show, Crothers faced significant challenges in his life. He struggled with the racial barriers of Hollywood, often being typecast in roles that limited his range. Despite his talent, he encountered difficulties in securing leading roles, which led to periods of financial instability. Crothers also dealt with personal hardships, including the loss of loved ones and the pressures of fame. His life was not without scandal. He was involved in a publicized dispute over his portrayal in various roles, which highlighted the industry's racial dynamics. In his later years, Crothers continued to work in film and television, but health issues began to take a toll. He passed away in 1986, leaving behind a legacy that is both celebrated and shrouded in the complexities of his experiences. The last known information about him reflects a man who, despite his struggles, remained a beloved figure in the entertainment industry, remembered for his contributions and the challenges he overcame. Jim Backus portrayed Harold Erickson in the 1974 TV series Chico and the Man, a character that showcased his comedic talent while also revealing a more vulnerable side. Harold, a middle-aged man struggling with the challenges of life, resonated with audiences through his relatable experiences and emotional depth. Backus's performance was marked by a blend of humor and pathos, capturing the essence of a man grappling with personal and professional setbacks. Beyond the show, Backus's life was marked by both triumphs and tribulations. He faced significant challenges, including a battle with health issues later in life, which included a stroke that affected his speech. Despite these hardships, he continued to work in the industry, lending his voice to various projects, including the iconic character of Mr. Magoo. Backus also dealt with personal scandals, including a tumultuous marriage that faced public scrutiny. His later years were spent in relative seclusion, reflecting on a career that spanned decades and left a lasting impact on television and film. As of the last known information, Jim Backus passed away in 1989, leaving behind a legacy that continues to influence comedic actors today. His contributions to the entertainment industry remain significant, and his portrayal of Harold Erickson is remembered as a poignant part of his career. Jack Albertson's portrayal of Ed Brown in the 1974 TV series Chico and the Man showcased his ability to blend humor with a deep sense of humanity. Ed, a cantankerous yet lovable character, navigated the complexities of life and friendship, often reflecting Albertson's own struggles. After the show ended, Albertson faced personal hardships, including the loss of his beloved wife, which deeply affected him. His career continued with notable roles in film and television, including a memorable performance in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. However, Albertson's life was not without controversy. He faced challenges with alcoholism and the pressures of fame. Despite these struggles, he remained a beloved figure in Hollywood. In his later years, Albertson became increasingly reclusive, and details about his life became scarce. He passed away in 1981, leaving behind a legacy marked by both triumph and tragedy. The last known information about him reflects a man who, despite his successes, battled personal demons until the end. Cesare Danova portrayed Count Don Emilio de Catalan in the 1974 TV series Chico and the Man. His character was a charming yet enigmatic figure, often bringing a touch of sophistication and intrigue to the show. Danova's performance was marked by a blend of charisma and depth, allowing viewers to see the complexities of a man navigating life in a changing world. Born in 1930 in Italy, Danova's career spans several decades, with notable roles in film and television. He appeared in various productions, including The Great Race and The Ten Commandments. However, his life was not without challenges. Danova faced personal hardships, including struggles with addiction and the pressures of fame. He was involved in a scandal in the late 1970s that affected his reputation, leading to a decline in prominent roles. In his later years, Danova lived a quieter life, largely away from the public eye. He passed away in 2018, leaving behind a legacy marked by both his artistic contributions and the shadows of his personal battles. Last known information indicates that he was remembered fondly by fans for his unique talent and the complexity of his life experiences. Reb Brown portrayed Frank Tubbs in the 1974 TV series Chico and the Man, a role that showcased his ability to blend humor with a touch of vulnerability. Frank, a gruff yet caring character, resonated with audiences, but the show's success was short-lived. After Chico and the Man, Brown's career took a turn towards action films, where he became known for his roles in movies like Strike Commando and RoboWar. However, his journey was not without challenges. Brown faced personal hardships, including a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce, which left him grappling with emotional turmoil. He also dealt with the pressures of Hollywood, leading to struggles with substance abuse. Notably, in the late 1990s, he was involved in a controversial incident where he publicly criticized the industry for its treatment of veterans, which sparked debates about mental health and support for former soldiers. As of the latest updates, Brown remains active in the industry, participating in conventions and engaging with fans, but details about his personal life remain scarce, shrouded in mystery. Rich Little portrayed Dwayne Devine in the 1974 TV series Chico and the Man, a character that showcased his unique talent for impersonation and humor. Dwayne was a friend to the main character, often providing comic relief while navigating the complexities of life in a changing urban landscape. Little's performance was marked by a blend of charm and wit, which resonated with audiences during the show's run. After the series ended, Rich Little's career continued to flourish, primarily as a stand-up comedian and impressionist. He became known for his ability to mimic famous personalities, earning him a place in the entertainment industry. However, his personal life was not without challenges. Little faced significant hardships, including a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce, and struggles with the pressures of fame. He also dealt with the loss of close friends in the industry, which took a toll on his mental health. In recent years, Little has remained active in the entertainment scene, performing in various venues and maintaining a presence on social media. However, details about his current life are sparse, leaving fans to wonder about the man behind the impressions. Rich Little's journey reflects both the highs and lows of a life dedicated to comedy, marked by resilience in the face of personal trials. Aunt Chero, portrayed by the vibrant actress and singer Caro, brought a unique charm to the 1974 TV series Chico and the Man. Her character was a blend of warmth and humor, often serving as a bridge between the show's main characters. Caro's performance was marked by her distinctive accent and lively personality, which resonated with audiences and added depth to the narrative. After the show ended, Caro's career continued to flourish, but not without its challenges. She faced personal hardships, including a tumultuous marriage to Spanish guitarist Xavier Cugat, which ended in a highly publicized divorce. The split was marred by allegations of infidelity and financial disputes, casting a shadow over her public image. Caro also battled the pressures of fame, leading to periods of isolation and introspection. In the years that followed, she reinvented herself, becoming a prominent figure in Las Vegas and a beloved guest on various talk shows. However, her life was not devoid of controversy. In the late 1990s, she faced scrutiny over her financial dealings and was involved in a scandal regarding her management practices. As of the latest updates, Caro remains active in the entertainment industry, participating in reality shows and charity events. Despite the ups and downs, she continues to captivate audiences with her resilience and talent. Freddie Prinze portrayed Chico Rodriguez in the 1974 television series Chico and the Man. As a young, charismatic Latino man, Chico brought laughter and a sense of hope, often easing the gruff demeanor of his elderly boss, Ed Brown. Prinze's performance was groundbreaking, representing Hispanic culture at a time when there were few such portrayals on television. However, beneath the surface of his success lay personal struggles. After the show concluded in 1978, Prinze faced turmoil in his life. His rising fame was marred by the pressures of the entertainment industry and a battle with his mental health. In January 1977, he attempted suicide, reflecting the deep-seated issues that took hold. Despite this, he continued to work in film and television, starring in projects like California Suite and The Freddie Prinze Show. Tragically, Freddie Prinze's life was cut short when he died in January 1977 at the young age of 22 from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. His death shocked fans and left a lasting impact on Hollywood. In the years since, his legacy has grown, with many remembering him for his talent and the struggles he faced both in his professional and personal life. As we wrap up our look at the beloved 1974 series Chico and the Man, it's hard not to feel a wave of nostalgia. The show, featuring the dynamic duo of Jack Albertson and Freddie Prinze, tackled important themes like friendship, cultural identity, and the struggles of everyday life. It resonated with many viewers, especially during a time when issues of race and generational conflict were at the forefront of American society. The tragic passing of Freddie Prinze in 1977 left a significant impact on the cast and fans alike, marking a poignant chapter in television history. Did you watch Chico and the Man during your childhood? What memories do you have connected to this iconic show? Perhaps it was the laughter shared with family or the lessons learned from the characters' experiences. We invite you to share your stories in the comments below. Your memories could help keep the spirit of this classic series alive for future generations.